So it's been a while, and I don't know if Anachronix is gonna be going, but this game will be, I guess. I don't know. Decided not to really hold myself down to doing whole let's plays of games, just because don't really have the time. Don't really find it fun. So we'll see how much I play with this game. We'll see. So this is Thimbleweed Park, and it was created by Ron Gilbert from Monkey Island kind of fame. And I played about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes of it, and kind of like what I saw. It's a little bit different than I was expecting it to be, so I think some people might like the atmosphere it's trying to create, some people might not like it, but you'll decide. So let's get going. So are we going to be casual, or are we going to be doing it hard mode? Now this is something that I love basic. This is something that really reminds me of Monkey Island, especially Monkey Island 2. I remember there was a mode like this, and when you clicked it, there's a little, I guess kind of like a loogie icon that showed up. But we're gonna go, let's go hard, see what happens. Alright. Lots of things. Something that really annoyed me playing the game, is this. So if you played it, you'll know that the keys here are mapped to QWE, ASD, and ZXC. So kind of used to it through playing other games where if you want to talk, you just click T. You want to open, you click O. Or you use a numpad, I think. That's how maybe I used to do it back in the day. So a little bit different. I couldn't get really used to it, so kind of a bit of a complicated sort of thing there. But, basic kind of options there and stuff. That was 4 years before I existed. It's very Twin Peaksy. The red light on top of the bar, if anyone remembers that. Ooh, spooky. It's not a lot of people in the city. 80. It's more of like a hamlet at that point. I haven't really discovered the sort of secret behind the city. Things obviously aren't very normal there. Alright. So, whoa. Have to admit, the game really does look nice. Not entirely convinced over the giant heads on all the characters and stuff, but maybe they'll grow on me. I don't know. Also, the voice acting edge here is kind of weird, but that's also
halfway around the world, and an odd note is waiting for me in my hotel room. It says to come to the bridge down by the river. This looks like the place. I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel after the long walk out here.
Yeah, so voice acting, I guess a thing, but how do you know his name is Willie when you click on him? I feel like I'm being very critical so far, but oh, okay.
Are you a victim of the inferior American social support system?
I need some whiskey.
Okay, you gotta sober up, man.
Sober up, sir.
I'm glad Chuck is dead.
Chuck.
Ruined my life.
Oh.
Wake up, sir.
Alright.
I have to go. Sleep well.
Okay, so let's get away from this guy just so the snoring sound effect stops. So most of these Scum kind of games, you have the pretty, you know, same-ish kind of inventory system. So you have all the stuff in here, and sometimes you can use them with each other and combine them, but you can also look at them to see, you know, what's going on with each item. Generally speaking, if you're stuck in an area of the game, you can basically use every item on every object that you can in order to see if that works. That's generally like kind of a rule. Something I did notice about this game, and something I'm going to try to avoid, though I found it kind of helpful in games like Broken Age, which I think had this, and a lot of more modern point-and-click games do have this too, like Dropsy, which is a game I played last year. Was it 2 years ago? Can't remember. That was a good game. You hit tab, you see all the interactables inside of the area. Like, that's not a very how to describe it, that's not a very classic kind of thing. I don't know. Do I have a menu? Invert verb colors, retro fonts, retro verbs. Oh, cool, look at that. Classic sentence. Ooh, fancy. I like that. Let's keep that. Whoa, toilet paper over. Annoying in-jokes. I don't know what those mean. I never really looked at these options here. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's any way to turn off those controls. It's funny because they didn't really list tab here. So, kind of an interesting thing that they didn't really mention it. I guess they don't really want to draw attention to it. Anyway, so let's look at our stuff. So, every character kind of gets like this list of things to do and accomplish until you kind of get to the next part of the chapter. Helpful keeping yourself kind of organized, but
It is my wallet, and it has 252 American dollars in it.
specific.
It is the key card for my room. It is a pillow bear prototype. Turn the bear inside out, and you get a pillow. Very top secret.
Oh, it is.
It is a pillow bear
Okay.
prototype.
Stop.
Turn the
Stop. So, pretty simple kind of thing here. I think we just have
Treasure
to.
trail to Thimbleweed Park. 1.7 miles.
Okay, we gotta pick this up. So according to the note, we have to turn off the light.
I had better follow the instructions on the note before wandering into the underground.
So turn off the light, meet large entrance to the sewer, make sure you're not followed. So why this guy would decide to come here on his own, it's kind of stupid. Not really explain why. Like, this is like the last thing I do. But anyway, so you gotta use a rock on light. It took me a while when I first played through to actually realize to do that.
There,
So
I've completed step 3 of the note. Now
And-
for step 4.
let's use a rock on something. See, I just hit U2.
That would just make a dent.
Oh,
That would just make a dent.
let's see if we can pick up the sign.
I don't want to pick that up.
That's kind of like a standard kind of line in these games. Like if you use it on a person, sometimes he says something funny. We'll see. Oh no.
I have to go. Sleep well.
Oh yeah, you can also hold to like make him run like a madman. So that's something. And this doesn't go well. Just FYI. You know, why would it? If you think about it. Yeah. Like, I mean, go to a hotel, strange note telling you to do something. Did you do it? Yeah. Anyway, so next two characters are coming up. Kind of a Mulder and Scully kind of duo. Kind of lukewarm on both, honestly, but haven't really played enough to really get a good sense of their characters, really.
So tell me again why you're here.
I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
Yeah, dude.
It's neat to know.
Look, I like working a case alone. I especially don't need some junior agent messing up my investigation. Especially some junior agent that thinks I don't know there isn't a home office in Albuquerque. So stay out of my way. Take a lot of notes. Sit back and learn. And I'll wrap up this case and we can both get the hell out of here.
Your reputation certainly precedes you, Agent Ray.
I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes.
It's how it was intended.
I'm sure it was. Let's photograph the victim and head into town to talk to the local sheriff. The body is starting to pixelate.
Body starting to pixelate.
This is going to be a long night.
So right at the bat, you can see the kind of dynamic they're going for, kind of like mutual distrust and loathing, because of her being sort of senior, him being junior, kind of normal, I guess, in these kind of things. I guess you can also switch 1 and 2 like that. It's kind of cool. I like doing that. Anyway, so basic thing here is just giving him the
It's an
camera.
instant camera.
I keep
There's no
hitting G
film
to
in
do it.
Happy to help.
Thank you, Reyes. And then he uses that on that. And then we use the thing on the body, which is pixelating, because there's a lot of
Smile.
in-game jokes. I think
Now we can head into town and find the local sheriff.
that body's kind of cute, though that's
Dead
kind of
ringer for the body. Oh. Dead
wait,
ringer
what?
for the body. Oh.
what's the O for? Anyway, Ray's going to get on my nerves. Hopefully she stays focused on the case and let me do what I need to. So this is something that I found, and it's kind of like so arrived in Thimbleweed Park from Albuquerque by bus. Headed out to look at the body. This is perfect cover. Still walking along the highway, it's a long way from town. Arrived at the body. Agent Ray is here, which is odd. No one should have been assigned to this case. I may have heard from her from rumors around the office. Might pose some problems for me. Remember to call mom tonight. So he seems to have ulterior motives. She doesn't really. She's just here to be like, hey, I hate this podunk town. Let's figure out what this body's all about and go home. So, by the book, kind of angry, young, ulterior motives. I don't know. Anyway,
It's a cell phone.
yeah. Geez,
The
come
cell
on.
phone has no reception.
Oh,
Detective Angela Ray, senior agent. It's
got a
my
co-
badge.
she's got a cool name. Anyway, so we can get the hell out of here, from what I remember, and kind of move on, mosey on up to the trestle trail. So something I noticed on this area is that there's a whole shit ton of
I don't see anything up ahead. I think the town must be in the other direction.
probably whole bunch of stuff to pick up along the side of the street. I don't know really why these things are here.
CET game for the 2600.
Oh, I guess she's into video games or something. I really hate these characters. Like they're trying to do like log lady style weird thing.
It's a circus flyer with a crazy looking clown on it.
Yeah, and I hate the
Pretty good
clown.
makeup though.
Signals are very strong tonight.
So I'm
Why are you dressed like a giant pigeon?
We're the Pigeon Brothers Plumbing. I'm Beth. That's my sister Emily. Hi there. But remember, signals are very strong tonight.
so can I skip this if possible?
What?
I'm just
Okay,
but this
like
night.
I'm sure this is gonna make people kind of hate me doing that, but I find those characters have nothing to really add. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing something and I'm not. Ooh. Maybe I'm just missing something and I'm not really getting their point. But from what I've experienced of them, it's kind of like that's all they have to say, and I guess it's a funny joke. But I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's like this giant pillow factory in town that is kind of
Wait for
abandoned
me.
at this point. So I don't know if that's something
More
where
like Thimble stupid.
it's not even funny.
New to Thimbleweed Park. Nice name for a town.
So I don't know if that's like a
It says Main Street.
like it's gonna be some sort of AI plot where the pillow factory is sort of taking on someone's personality or
Willie's
something,
watch and violin repair shop.
and it's controlling the
Thimbleweed
town.
County's most exclusive watch and violin repair. We
Okay.
repair watches and violins for the rich or famous.
Yeah. So I don't know. Really? Does this just keep out?
Looks like they cleared out in a hurry.
So the town is basically completely empty, and
Howdy, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Sheriff.
another character
Calling
I
the Federinos.
kinda hate.
That's what you are, feds. Hard to miss the government issue suits.
oh. So something for me when it comes to dialogue is I grew up playing a lot of these games where they didn't have the voice options. But as anyone sort of knows that, you know, characters can have quirks inside of their dialogue boxes, and you can sort of read the quirks and you still get their voice in your head. I could see this guy being kind of funny in text only, but as it stands in him actually speaking, I hate it. But yeah, here, well, let's go.
Damn straight, we're the feds.
Whoa! Hold your horse, Reno. No need to get snippy.
A Reno.
Looks like you heard about our little murder Reno out by the bridge, huh?
Yeah.
There's nothing little about murder, sir.
Ignore him. He's new.
Yeah.
No sense in wasting everyone's time, Reno. This cutscene is starting to get long, and it's only gonna get longer. Let's find the coroner and get you on your way.
So
Wrestling starts at 8.
I feel like I'm saying so every other sentence. There are a lot of tongue-in-cheek references to this being a video game, and it's funny for maybe the first 2 or 3 times. After that, it just gets kind of grating.
Even for a murder?
Especially
I don't know if
That makes
that
no
little
sense.
option turns those
Are we
off.
authorized
I
to
don't know.
shoot?
Like we can try. Annoying in jokes, yes. So I don't know if that like fixes that and gets rid of those in jokes, because I'd be happy to have those kind of
The
gone.
inscription says, Pillowtronics. the
Also,
brain of
there's a
our
weird
city."
emphasis on like mouth sounds for these characters. Like you can get her to make these like gulping sounds, and like you can also do it with Reyes too. I don't know why they spend so much time like doing this. It's like 5 separate clips for making those sounds. It's kind of weird. I don't know. So also, yeah, specks of dust. You find these around a lot, which is kind of weird, but I haven't really figured out what they're for. Anyway, I like that skeleton.
Howdy who, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Coroner.
Coroner.
Welcome to the future who.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the latest in crime-fighting computers made by Pillowtronics Inc. This
So
is all
I don't know if
probably
this is
pretty
actually going to be
advanced
the main
even for
mechanic
the
of the game.
Fedoos.
Oh, do
I
enlighten us.
kind of played,
Ooh,
as I said, like about a
love
half an
your
hour, so I didn't
sarcastic
really end
humor,
up
who,
gathering
Agent
It's not
all of it,
Ray.
like all the clues needed for the
There
first
you
thing.
go again.
But this feels like a
We're
red
interested
herring,
in any help your
where it's kind of like a
computers can give us.
weird.
They look marvelous.
I don't know. It's made by
Yes,
Pillowtronics, so
happy to
why would you end
explain,
up using it?
so
You're FBI
happy to
agents, right?
explain, who. Yeah,
So
you might wanna take
I
notes.
don't know if this is going to be
Already
the
on
actual
it.
mechanic in the game, but
Aren't you the Sheriff Areno?
Oh my, no. no. Who? Well, people say there is some resemblance around the eyes, but we're as different as peas of who's in a pot of who. Plus,
yeah,
the
again,
sheriff has
funny
that
in
annoying Areno. He adds
text, but
everything.
when you hear someone
You'll
actually
never hear
saying
me
it, it's
doing
kind of
that,
like
who.
Sure. Whatever.
makes your brain hurt.
Did you use these computers to investigate the pillow factory fire?
Oh, sure did. 4 computers positively showed the fire was caused by the factory guard.
Oh,
No doubt a who about it.
no doubt who, eh?
Could the computers have been wrong about the fire?
Not these computers. Oh, the state of the art. Absolute.
Okay.
Isn't there a conflict of interest with Pilotronics and the fire?
That's why I'm saying, like, why are we using these computers as FBI agents?
Chuck are above reproach. Chuck built this town. Are the feds
Okay.
looking at...
No, he's just curious. He's got a
Okay, Mr. Weird.
Oh.
Anyway, you add a face, you have fingerprints, and you add blood to it, and then you go, and it's very long and grating, the explanation.
I hate this town.
Let's investigate these Tron machines, then go see the sheriff and get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Chewy Caramel Center.
Of the brain? Oh, what's that?
Awarded to Dr. Mort E. Shun by Sheriff Crook.
Oh, hello,
It's a
skeleton.
medical skeleton. Please return to Dr. Fred.
Nah, that's an okay in joke.
I don't want to pick that up.
Yeah, you do.
It's empty. It's empty. There's a fingerprint kit here.
Ooh, that's useful. We'll use that for later. So, guaranteed there's a door behind this bookshelf, but, you know, whatever.
Lots of medical books there. Lots of medical
I don't know if Ray
books
is. We'll
there.
see something different here.
Lots of medical books there.
His face is kind of cut off by the bookshelf. Let's pick it up.
I don't want to pick that up.
Push it.
I can't push that.
Ray can push
I
it.
can't push that.
She can't push it. So if we look at these things, I don't know if that's a requirement or not. You can check again, you can always check that to see. Yeah, so I guess you have to do all these things. Okay, so let's go upstairs, shall we? Go talk to the sheriff. Then I'm probably gonna quit.
Hello again, Agent Arenos.
Hey,
Hopefully the...
shut up.
What else? The coroner said something.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever.
The arrest Tron. Just feed 3 reports from other Tron machines into this. Yeah, these machines. Chuck said...
Who's Chuck?
Who?
Sadly, Chuck passed away a few days ago. Oh, the entire town showed up, which isn't surprising for the... We'll talk more about Chuck later. I need to run her. Probably that's...
Clownerino?
Looks like we need to go talk to the rest of the weirdos that live in this town.
We should split up.
You cooling your heels in the local diner would also make...
If we follow agency questioning protocols,
Just don't miss anything. I want to get out of here as fast.
agreed.
Anyway, so Chuck is the,
Just up. There's a
Oh.
fingerprint book here. Just
Cool.
a bunch of... This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park.
Oh.
Certified Fingertron 3000 compatible.
Oh, there you go.
Just a bunch
So,
of files.
I'm pretty sure... Actually, let's check those wanted posters.
Wanted. Shady Jade and the
Oh.
Sunshine Gang. Wanted. Huh? A meteor?
Ooh.
Wanted. Pickle Bill and the Cucumber Gang.
I wonder if those are going to be, like, things later on. I don't know. You kind of, pick up a lot of extraneous sort of details and sort of keep them in the back of your head when you're playing these kind of games. Not a big fan of these guys. Just, gonna ignore them. And yeah, tons of places are closed and, not open to us right now. So something that kind of confused me about last time when I played the game is that if you go down there with Reyes and you look at the dumpster, he gets knocked out. So I don't know what happens if she does and goes down there. If she gets knocked out, we'll see. Like I played as her last time, and I don't know. Well, let's try it. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's pretty dark. So that's kind of weird. So I guess you can play as either character at the beginning of the game. So it kind of makes me feel like all the items that we sort of picked up are a little inconsequential until you end up finding each other again after. So Reyes, I don't think really gets that concerned. Or at least Ray doesn't. It's a dime. Again, like tons of stuff on the ground for no apparent reason.
Definitely Agent Ray's notebook. I will, of course, refrain from perusing its contents.
Like it would be a good idea to peruse, but again, just saying. Open that up.
It's already slightly open. I'm not going to open it
Way too
anymore.
smelly.
Way too smelly for me.
So I don't want to go in there because there's like a weird thing going on inside there. It's kind of a useless.
It's out of order.
Oh,
The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the
Ooh.
cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine.
oh yeah. It's a positive outlook. There's all these names. I wonder if any of these people are like what's it called? Kickstarter guys. Could be. I think that might be what it is, but that'd be funny if it was. I want to go in here because it's an arcade, but I couldn't do it. So something that this game does, and I'm kind of doing.
There's no path beyond this point.
Oh,
It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. If by look at you mean smell, I've already done that.
No, we gotta eat it. Is there a thing for eat? No, we can't. I gotta push the trash
can't
can.
push that.
So there's something that this game does where if you talk to certain people, it'll give you kind of like a, how to describe it, like a cut to a new scene. Like it's kind of like a in the past kind of thing. And we'll get to that first one in here. But like, you know, I have this thing with characters where the characters don't have to be, you know, likable for me to not want to. How to describe it? If a character is kind of gross, not in just how they. If it's like an overall grossness, I just don't want to play as a character. And you play as a clown coming up, and I just. Everything about that segment of the game I just hated, and I didn't want to do it.
Welcome to the S&D Diner.
Oh hey,
I'll have one of these.
Good choice, honey. We're trying to move him out.
it's got
Let me
flies
get that
over
for
it.
ya.
So it's not really a good
Heat
idea.
up, hun, while it's still hot.
Okay, I gotta go.
I don't know what the point of like throwing up is. It happens with him and with Agent Ray. And like I think there's 4 playable
feel better
characters in the game. I think the reason why I say that is because there are 4 hot dogs. And I'm assuming if you eat all 4, something happens. Like maybe they have a new food item. I don't know. Anyway,
Welcome to the S&D
Hey.
Diner. Hey, just so you know, that
What?
article in the Thimbleweed Nickel about botulism was a smear job.
I'm sure.
So, what can I do for you, honey?
What can you tell me about the sheriff?
What's up with the sheriff? He's kind of weirderino.
Yeah, he's kind of a nut job, but nothing compared to the coroner. This whole town has gotten downright weird. in the
Schmiffy
last
thinks
few
everyone in
years.
here is clone
Cuckooville.
or robots.
The coroner and the sheriff are the same person.
Well, there might be some resemblance around the eyes, but that's about it. The sheriff does this annoying a Reno thing, and the coroner does an annoying a who. It pretty much proves they're not the same person.
I wonder if it's gonna be
I'm a federal
I don't know if they're
Know anything about the
who's
dead
or whatever
body?
gonna be switched at some point.
Not too much, just scuttlebutt from the morning breakfast
Scuttlebutt
crowd.
means
And
the
I don't wanna get
general
into trouble,
talk
especially with a
on the
crazy person
deck
like
of a
him.
ship, just in case you
about me, are you?
want to know
Shut
that.
up, Dave.
We're the feds. You can trust us.
Yeah, you can trust us.
What
Don't
else do you
worry.
know?
Okay, honey. But you didn't hear this from me.
Yeah.
I'd look into that crazy clown that
Crazy
lives
clown,
out at the
eh?
old circus. He's been out there since the circus closed down years ago. Never takes his makeup off. He's got serial killer written all over him. It
Yeah,
all
'cause he's a
happened
clown.
about 9 or 10 years ago.
And
Ransom the Jerk was the featured act at Stupendous Brothers Circus. He was about ready to go on stage and meet his well-earned doom.
Big night tonight. Full house after my raunchiest Tonight Show appearance. I really got Johnny good, that little jackwad. It's his own fault for not being able to take a joke. I better get ready to go on stage and insult the crap out of these Thimbleweed idiots. I just need to fix my hair, put on my makeup and clown nose, find my joke book.
so this is where I'm gonna end things for tonight. I think this character grates on me horribly. He's a clown. I don't have like a fear of clowns, but I don't like them that much. Yeah, I don't know. My initial impressions of the game are kind of iffy. Maybe it'll get better as I play, but I'm not going to be doing like a full thing. So yeah, but this guy, everything about him I just hate. So yeah. Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit.